Hello everyone. Okay guys, it takes a high degree of tolerance to maintain and sustain a friendship, a healthy friendship. When you are when you and someone are in a friendship, it takes a certain degree of tolerance to maintain that, and it's always one-sided. One of the two will always compromise to make sure that the friendship lasts. Any slight misunderstanding might trigger anger, which might ruin the friendship. So it takes one person to understand more than the other to keep friendship smooth. If you see two people who have been in friendship for so many years, it's not like both of them are doing things equally. They are not contributing equally. One person must be compromising to ensure that the friendship is healthy and is still surviving. Okay, guys, this is the case of Bimbo Ademoye and the Toyin Abraham. These two people are best of friends. Before I talk about the business of the day, I would like you people to subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please hold on and watch this video to the end. I would like to get a like as you're watching it. Like and share the video and stay tuned to the end of the video. Alright guys, just recently, this is a case between Bimbo Ademoye and the Toyin Abraham. Like I said before, these two people are Yoruba actresses. Bimbo Ademoye is a Nollywood actor. She features mostly in Nollywood and the more or less in Yoruba movies. But Toyin Abraham features mostly in Yoruba movies. She likes acting Yoruba movies. When you watch Yoruba movies, most of the Yoruba movies, she's always there. These two people are best of friends. They have been very good friends for ages. They have been doing things together as sisters, per se. But recently, something happened. Just a little misunderstanding between the two of them has cost them their friendship of they built for years. A little misunderstanding they had over the phone. That was what cost them their friendship. Okay, according to Bimbo Ademoye, this is where it happened. That she missed Toyin Abraham's call just once. She missed her call just once, just because she was at the movie set. She was not with her phone. So when she saw the missed call, she had to return the call back. Then Toyin Abraham was telling her that she's not kind, she's not caring anymore, that she has been admitted in the hospital receiving treatment, but she didn't show concern. So she was like, she thought Toyin Abraham was playing, a prank on her, that she didn't believe her because Toyin Abraham, she has always known her as a very playful type. But Toyin said that, she's very serious about what she's saying, and that she was going to prove it to her if she doesn't mind. Okay, she said, okay, prove it to me. That was when she turned on the camera. They had a video call, and she saw Toyin Abraham in the hospital bed. That was when she believed that Toyin was sick, but she didn't know. So according to Toyin Abraham, the issue now is that she's not happy with Bimbo Ademoye for not showing up. Somebody that she was the last person she thought she was not going to show up at all. She didn't believe that she could do a thing like that. But Bimbo was trying to explain to her that this is a situation that I was at the movie set, I was not with my phone. Do you understand? So this is the kind of scenario you have when two people are very, very much, when they have this a strong bond. Every little provocation would trigger anger, and it might ruin the relationship if care is not taken. And that is it. That's what happened in their own case. Bimbo was trying to explain to Toyin. Toyin was not understanding her. Because Toyin loves her Bimbo so much, and as much as Bimbo loves her in return. So she, little things like this. Imagine a case whereby you love someone so much, any little thing the person does, it will touch you because you have a very soft spot for that person. So every little thing, it will touch you. It's not like there were not people who Tony expected to show up that didn't show up. Yes, there were people she expected to show up, but they didn't show up to show concern in her condition. But she was not bothered about those ones because the soft spot was not there. But in the case of Bimbo, she has a very strong soft spot for her, and that's why she reacted the way she did. But now Bimbo is not digesting it that way. She's not taking it that way. Like this is getting too much. That why would she, flare up like that over a mere misunderstanding? And she didn't want to listen to my own side of the story. That I was not with my phone. Of course, if I wasn't with my phone, and the Bimbo, and Bimbo, or when she was having a conversation with Toyin, she asked, okay, let me see a video call as an evidence to know that what you're telling me is truth. Then when she turned on the camera, that was when she believed that, yeah, Toyin was telling her the truth, that she wasn't sick. So that one alone, you know, it touched Toyin. How could she not believe me? Must I turn on the camera before she will now believe that I am telling her the truth, that I'm in the hospital? But everybody knows Toyin. She's a very playful type. Even to Bimbo, she knows Toyin very well, like a very playful type. So I think she was doubting her until she saw her on the camera. That was when she believed. But now Toyin is very angry at her, and their relationship, their friendship now, I don't think it's going to be as usual. Like it's a bit shaky now because it ended. It did not end well. Their conversation did not end well, and now Bimbo had to come up to drop the message on her page, like, "Look at what happened," or so that when the news starts spreading, now people will not think that I am the fault. And look at the way it played out. Okay, guys. Okay, this is where Bimbo put it on her page. Just because I did not pick call, just because I missed her call once, she started saying that I do not care about her anymore. I told this woman that I am on set, I cannot take calls. Next thing she said, I am in the hospital. Knowing how I am, she decided to say that she's at the hospital receiving oxygen. But I say she's not telling me the truth, that she should leave me alone. So she asked me to put on the camera so she will show me the video evidence. That was what Bimbo put up there on her page. So when she put on the camera, she saw Toyin Abraham receiving oxygen in the hospital. That was when she believed that this is true. Or she was so startled, and she started explaining herself. But then the Toyin has got it up to her neck that she was not going to listen to her and her explanation. Bimbo tried and tried and tried, but it did not work. So Bimbo had to come on the social media space to tell her own side of the story before the whole thing escalates and people start blaming her. So guys, that is it. Now their friendship is now shaky. I wouldn't know. I believe that one or two people will call them together to resolve things for them. I don't think there's a very strong reason for them to, go their separate ways. But when you have soft spot for somebody, things like this would be a problem, but it can actually be resolved. All right, guys, that is a case between the two of them at the moment, and this thing happens in our everyday lives. People you love, any little thing like this, any little thing you start flaying up. We have to learn how to give people listening ears. Let hear from them. Let them explain their situation so that before you conclude. You know what is right and wrong before you conclude. You don't just conclude based on your own mere assumption. So that is it. And we should always take people serious, very serious in every situation. And people we call our very close people, our friends, and even our families. All right, guys, in this case now, who do you think is at fault? You think it's a Bimbo or you think it's a Toyin? Please let me have your opinion in the comment section. Drop your comment, like and share the video. Subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, bye. See you next time.